Bork, bork, bork. See? Bork? Bork, bork, bork? Bork, bork, bork? Anyway, hi, welcome back to Bloodomen 2. This is a sequel to Legacy of Kain Bloodomen.
Oh, the God!
As you can tell, I'm having a great time. My roommate's dog is having a bad time. So how's everyone else's day going? Yeah, I am also tired. I would very much appreciate it if I was less tired. I don't know. Oh, right. This. So anyway, yeah, my...
Never seen
roommate
anything
just
like that.
needs to
Don't touch it!
bite the bullet.
I heard it's
and
magical
start
and dangerous.
Fucking
Oh,
training the
You
dog.
say that about everything. The workers move them all the day. Come on, won't do any harm to...
Anyway, that's why you don't push switches or bombs. controller's acting up. Because I can't find my little wireless dongle thing, my 8-bit dough thing. Which I would like to have. But I have no idea where it is. Check my stuff. So it's been one of those days. And I cannot be arsed to engage in the self-discipline necessary to get work done at a reasonable pace. So it's only fitting that I should play this. It's what I deserve. That said, there are a couple other places I can check.
Ever seen anything like that?
Don't touch it. I heard it's magical and dangerous.
Oh, they say that about everything. The workers move them all the day. Come on, won't do any harm to...
Come on. Stupid fucking controller. This USB cable is now acting up. Just happens to all of them. Alright, well. you using the superior input method, the controller? Yeah, no.
Please.
You got the Frederica ending?
Ever seen anything like that?
Don't touch it! I heard it's magical and dangerous.
If I remember correctly, there are like
The workers move
4
them all the
endings in the
day.
game based on
Come on, won't do any harm.
who you side with the most. As you can tell, someone is acting up.
Teach you a lesson. What do we have here?
New strategy. Also, I'm gonna mute myself.
What do we have here? Yeah, below the rat.
You know what they say about a vampire with big hands? He's really good at sucking. And he seems to have stopped.
Excuse me.
Oh, that just... Listen, he's in timeout right now. So, that's why he's, borking. Because he is not my fucking dog, and I should not have to be responsible for every single... for keeping him occupied. And that's what I'll say about that. But yeah, I need to go back to triangle strategy. I think the last mission I got to was the one on the bridge, or the one right after that. Yes, that's very early. But also, it's still like 6 hours into the game, because there's a lot of talking early on. Now, what if I told you there is technically a golden route? If you do a bunch of very specific things, and that's the Serenoa route. Where the least number of bad things happen. Yeah, RE4 is this week. I don't have a ton of interest in the Diablo 4 beta. I think I already know what that game is. Like, they're not gonna do or say anything that doesn't tell me exactly what I need to know about that game. And if I want that game, there are 8,000 other games exactly like it. I could finally get way into Path of Exile. That's a joke. I would never get way into Path of Exile. Rest assured, dear viewers, I will never get into Path of Exile. Fuck you, video game. Piece of shit garbage game.
Someone who will teach you a lesson. Someone who will teach you a lesson.
I love iframes.
Talking about the evils of communism. Anyways, so how goes you playing that?
I don't care for this game.
I'm eating tortellini.
You're eating what? Tortellini?
Great cheese with a red sauce.
Or some pesto?
Tortellini. Yeah, it's the one I bought from Costco. Where it comes
Yeah.
in twin pack.
Yeah, absolutely. Tortellini. High quality noodle. Let me turn you up a little bit.
Can I just say something? I'm really sorry. You're gonna make fun of me. I think that you should make fun of me.
Uh-huh.
You said tortellini noodle. Tortellini's a noodle.
It is a pasta.
Pasta is a noodle.
I'm going to fucking wherever this is going, I'm already preemptively upset.
Look, I just am saying that I guess mentally I did not.
It is a stuffed pasta.
Yeah, but like, is a cannoli a noodle?
No, because a cannoli is not a pasta.
No, what's the cannoli like noodle?
You do not boil a cannoli.
No. What's the eggshell one where you stuff it? The stuffed pasta.
That's
Cannellini?
a ravioli or a tortellini.
No. There's the cannoli looking pasta. Pasta.
Ask your parents.
Cannellini. Cannelloni?
Penne. I don't know.
Cannelloni.
Penis.
With the ricotta cheese. Stuffed pasta.
I love a stuffed pasta.
Was a samosa a pasta? That's a pastry, right?
You are asking the wrong person. And yeah, for this dish, I made a little panna cotta. Yeah. So, this is a new recipe I'm trying out. As you can see, I've shaped it like, you know, a little festive, like a little puppy. I mean, the design's good, but this is underbaked. This is underdone.
I guess I'm gonna humiliate myself on the Discord and say, just had a moment.
No, you don't have to. You don't have
at
to.
Arbitrary Water.
Are you going? Is
in
M going to
which
have to post that GIF again of just like, I'm not giving you what you want. This person gets off at being yelled at.
I mentally have never made the connection that pasta is a noodle. I apologize. I wish to apologize to M and at.
This is how you get banned from the Food Channel again.
I just thought like it's like some pasta is a grain, right?
Pasta is made of grain.
And not all pasta is like long. Noodles are long, right? Noodles are long.
Not all noodles have to be long. If you're asking me what's the difference between noodles and pasta, I can't answer that question. I'm not sure there's an answer. And also, once again, I am not of Italian descent.
But aren't there like German pastas?
Yeah, sure. Probably. Because guess what? Germany and Italy are right next to each other.
You also have been allies during times of strife.
That's right. And then, you know, hey, the rest of my family line is, depending on how far you want to go back, basically English and Welsh, or, you know...
But, like...
pioneers.
Gnocchi is a potato, right?
Gnocchi is a potato. It's a potato dumpling.
So it's not pasta.
It is not a pasta. I would not consider gnocchi a pasta. However, you can make pasta with potato flour.
So gnocchi would not be a noodle. Okay, wait, I'm just trying to... Okay. Ravioli is a pasta. Ravioli is a pasta, but ravioli is not a noodle, right? So
No.
not all squares are rectangles, but all rectangles are square. No, wait, it's the other way around.
I put a poll in the chat.
So wait, no. So like, a ravioli is not a noodle shape. It's a square with shit in the middle, right?
Someone ought to teach you a lesson.
Ravioli is a pasta. It's a type of pasta. It's a filled pasta.
But it's not a noodle. Not all pastas are noodles.
Yes. Correct. Yes.
So
Not all
ravioli
pastas are
and
noodles.
tortellini would not be noodles.
No, they're not noodles. No.
See, he was saying that ravioli was a noodle.
Ravioli is a pasta. It's not a noodle.
I'm going to fucking throw you both off a cliff.
So gnocchi is a pasta or not?
Gnocchi is a pasta. Yes, it's a potato pasta.
But it's not a noodle.
No.
Okay. So not all pastas are noodles, but most of them are noodles.
If that's how you have to think about it, sure.
No, is it true or not?
There are many shapes in the world. Noodles are tubes.
So is stuffed pasta a noodle?
No.
This all happened because he had tortellini for dinner.
And I didn't know if it was a noodle or a pasta. Is it both?
No, it's a pasta. It's not a noodle.
Is spaghetti a pasta noodle? Is spaghetti is a noodle?
Yes, if it's a cylinder, it's a noodle.
Okay, so ziti, baked ziti, I'm eating noodles?
Yeah. Loosely defined, yes, but most people would just say spaghetti, maybe linguine, is a noodle.
I'm gonna look this up. What the internet says is are all pasta noodles.
You don't belong around here.
You know, not having my computers made some things nice. I don't get a
All
cost.
noodles are pasta. All pastas are not noodles. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I think
Yeah,
I
that's
get
what we
that.
said. That's what we said.
So, okay, just to
Noodle
get
is
this
a kind of
aside.
pasta.
Yes, it's a shape.
Okay, but couscous, for example, is
Yes.
technically a pasta, but it's not a noodle.
It's not a pasta. It's a
Wait,
grain.
no, is that the one that's wheat? It's like a grain, actually?
Well, it's like a pastina. I guess it's kind of a pasta.
Like semolina is... I've never understand. So semolina is like when you grind the wheat, right? Like it's not... You don't eat raw semolina by itself.
Why do you think I know this?
I don't know this, so I'm asking these questions out loud, and maybe someone can answer them.
I don't make my own pasta from wheat germ.
And why not?
Believe it or not all Italians grind their own wheat germ.
Listen, Jeff makes his own alcohol in a still. In the backwoods, or whatever the fuck he does, to make mead.
Jeff's a lot of things.
Okay.
Resourceful is one of them.
Okay.
He's like, yes, I made some
It seems to be
here.
that this is a debate, a source of debate.
Oh goody.
If we keep talking about pasta, we're going this stream is going to get boycotted by like several important Italian cultural associations.
And
It's
me.
like only authentic noodles come from Palermo.
No. Okay. So how long does the pasta need for it to officially become a noodle? Like, is a penne long enough to be called a noodle?
Sire, a body. We found a
I
body,
can't.
sire.
Only you can
Won't be
answer
the
that.
last. He is here.
It's the
I
motion
sense
of the ocean, not the
is
size of the
overwhelming
boat.
evidence. Double the guards in the power chamber. You must not be allowed
Okay,
to
I
approach
just
the
thought
next
I'd come
stone.
in to see what was
Who
going
is
on
Sire?
here, and it is
An old
crimes.
friend who will learn his
I'm
place
sorry,
in the
Braden.
world at last.
It's fine.
If you see or hear anything,
Are you
But
playing an
can-
adventure game?
I need to. I'll be right back. I need to talk with my roommates about something for a sec. So
I think I scared him. I think did I ruin this stream? Did I ruin this
absolutely
stream?
not.
I'm gonna go back to playing Mass Effect 2. Talk to y'all later. This is horrifying. Bye.
All right, fill airtime. I'll be back in.
Okay,
a
I'll
couple
fill
minutes.
airtime. I don't think I said anything truly offensive. You tell me, chat. You tell me. Did I say anything upsetting, offensive? I feel like all I really did, was ask questions. Which, as we know, as tough guys on the internet like to say, just asking questions. But I'm still confused about this part. How long does the pasta need to be for it to officially count as a noodle? Like, does it need to be long? Is a penne a noodle? Is a macaroni a noodle? It's a cylinder. Udon, a noodle. 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 Okay. You know, I mean, macaroni doesn't feel like it should be a noodle. Macaroni's always covered in cheese. Putting it in the same category as like as udon seems wrong. I'm not trying to troll. I'm not trying. This is not a troll. But anyways. Like when? When is macaroni not covered in cheese? Macaroni salad. Does macaroni salad have cheese? Macaroni salad. It's just mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is basically a cheese. Uh-huh. Mayo is basically a cheese.
Hello.
Hi, I apparently pissed off M about food takes.
Did you?
I don't know. I'm still super confused. Harley, you cook food.
I do.
Okay, so noodle versus pasta in this Venn diagram for you, okay?
Okay.
Spaghetti is a noodle.
Spaghetti is a pasta.
A pasta noodle. So there are certain pastas that are noodles, right?
I'm back.
Yes.
Hello.
So spaghetti is one of them.
At once.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, I am back.
Macaroni is not a noodle. Or is it a noodle?
Macaroni is a pasta. I don't think it's a new. Hi, Harley. How was
Hi.
the Korean fried chicken you made?
The sauce wasn't super great. Actually, it's upsetting M's stomach, and it's not sitting super well in mine either.
Oh, what did you put in that shit? Like too much vinegar?
No vinegar at all. Actually, I think what it is it was like honey, brown sugar, soy sauce, hoisin sauce, and red pepper flakes.
Oh, you gotta be careful about red pepper flakes.
Which I think might be what's messing up M's stomach. It was supposed to have gochujang sauce in it, but
Yeah,
like
that's the good shit.
like I mentioned in my message, I didn't have any gochujang sauce. I couldn't find it, and making it from scratch takes like a week. Because you have to like ferment your fucking rice and shit yourself.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I need something to put in I need a sauce to put into my actual sauce that I'm cooking that is savory and a little sweet and a little spicy. So I was like, I'll use hoisin sauce because it's savory, and I'll add a little bit of pepper because that'll make
Am I
it
eating
spicy.
noodles when I eat baked ziti?
What's ZD?
Wait, you don't know what a baked ziti is?
Oh,
Hello. Ziti is like a long tubular noodle that isn't curved.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only
okay.
baked ziti I know is my mom's, and I've never been able to make it as good as her.
Okay, so here is my hot take.
Yeah.
Pasta
Yeah.
is a European food.
Yes.
Noodles are
Asian?
any-
Oh.
Not Asian. Noodles are any kind of flour-based product that isn't a dumpling that is boiled.
Okay.
Stay back.
Well, I mean, this gets into the big debate: is gnocchi a pasta?
Gnocchi is a dumpling.
But there is potato pasta.
Yes, okay, so the thing about gnocchi is that most gnocchi is actually, like, filled.
Uh-huh.
It'll have, like, cream cheese or meat or both. And it doesn't have, like, a thin layer of dough the way, like, a ravioli does. It's thick and gummy, like a boiled dumpling.
Yes.
Although, at the end of the day, it's all just food, and the classifications are arbitrary and made up.
Yeah, I'm looking at this and it
Food
says
genres are like
gnocchi
video
is
game
pasta-like. So they're classifying gnocchi as like pasta adjacent. I give up. I give up. It's too complicated.
I do like this graph M has with spaghetti versus noodles, and that the noodles have eggs.
Yeah. The only thing I would add is that Wikipedia has gnocchi classified as pasta and dumpling, and I'm fucking...
Webster's Dictionary defines pasta as...
Is there an end to that sentence? Is there an end?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought for a moment you actually...
No, Listen, I'm playing this vampire game. It's kind of middling. It's not bad enough to be bad.
German dumplings are very good.
I like a bao. I like a good Chinese pork bun. That's my feeling.
Oh god. You know, whenever someone says pork bun, I can't help but think of Sleeping Dogs. If you never have pork bun, you never really live.
That sounds like something they would say in Sleeping Dogs.
Oh, that game's so good. God. It's such a bummer that
That's every studio. Is just such a shame that a bunch of talented people who were good at their jobs weren't good enough at their jobs to be saved from liquidation.
They were good enough at their jobs. What they put out didn't make Call of Duty money, so the suits on top didn't.
Yeah, and they were like, oh, what if we spent all of our time trying to make DLC for this thing? That'll show them that they can fund the next project.
Remember when
Oh, wait.
they were making Triad Wars?
That seems like a miscalculation.
Yeah, they made a multiplayer mobile game. It was bad. Very bad.
Oh, fuck.
Great, you just cut that guy's head off.
Well, that's good to know.
Anyway.
I do think
Conversations
actually,
about video games that make you sound psychopathic.
I do think actually that the primary difference, not like cultural difference, but like serving difference between a noodle and a pasta is what you serve it with. Pastas come with like sauces or cheese. Noodles go in like soup or salads. but they don't usually come with a sauce. Which would explain why gnocchi is classified as both, because you can absolutely have gnocchi in a soup, but also it does get served with sauce. So
Is there a food Wikipedia out there?
Someone ought to teach you a lesson.
I think it's just regular Wikipedia.
Fair enough.
Oh, so update on Remnant. I found a ring that turns headshots off, but gives me 15% bonus crit chance and 25% bonus crit damage.
That seems
better than just going for headshots.
Yeah, especially since I'm finding quite a few enemies, especially on Earth, actually don't have weak spots to begin with, or at least not weak spots that you can hit if you're playing alone. Like the big dudes with swords, their head isn't their weak spot. I think it might be their back, but I'm by myself. I'm not gonna get that motherfucker to turn around.
Yeah, I got to a point in Remnant
Is
where
blood
I was
a pasta?
like, done.
It could be.
Yeah, you
Could make
coagulate it.
pasta out of blood.
Okay, Vlad the Impaler.
Well, no, it would be like super
Vlad the
easy. You would
Von
just take
Karstein.
flour and you would.
Yeah, how are we all feeling about current Vlad the Von Karstein? Why is fucking nobody's picking Isabella apparently based off of the metrics?
Well, it's because they're the same faction. It's just you want 10%.
No, I'm saying everyone sees Vlad's bonus, and they're like, yeah, that's better than Isabella.
Yeah, do you want?
I mean, yeah, his whole army gets Vanguard deployment.
And also
it
extra
doesn't
movement.
matter because they both get, if they're both in the same army, they get all the bonuses.
Well, you don't get Isabella's faction bonus,
Yeah.
but
And-
also.
So it's
Like-
literally, do you want extra campaign movement or do you want better vampire heroes?
I mean, the campaign movement's nice, but for me personally, as a vampire player, it is the Vanguard deployment that fucking seals the deal, because, like, that's like an extra 2/3 of the map I don't gotta walk zombies up.
I guess also,
Yeah.
Vlad still can't use a mount, though.
Yep. He doesn't need a mount. King
I
of
think-
Darkness.
I think Vlad should get a mount now that all legendary lords have.
Not every legendary lord gets a mount.
Well, no,
Grimgor don't
I
get
was
a
gonna
mount.
say, Vlad didn't have a mount before, and the trade-off was that he counted as a siege attacker.
Yeah.
But now all legendary lords are siege attackers. I think Vlad should get a dragon. Like a
Isabella
terror
gets a
geist
Hellstein.
or like a terror geist or a zombie dragon.
I did play a Manfred game.
It's
Up until
a little on the
everyone
easy.
declared war on me, and
Yeah. It's an interesting campaign. In
Yeah,
that
it's good.
Everyone declares war on you.
yeah, but at some point,
Just-
it's the same as all Southlands campaigns, where you're getting attacked both north and south, and so it just feels like you're basically treading water.
I mean, the one thing is that Manfred totally has the tools at his disposal to hold his own.
Yes.
Where if you're playing like Karl Franz or the Golden Order, you're just fucked.
Yes, because Manfred has two of the best lords of magic in the game. And he has cheaper Graveguard Black Knights.
Yeah, and wins a death.
And 20% research speed.
And also wins a death.
Yeah, it's true.
Wins a death is really good.
Yep.
It's still busted. It was busted in 2, it's still busted in 3.
Something I am noticing, sorry to drag the topic away from Warhammer, is that despite having headshots turned off with this ring, I do still, if I hit them in their weak spot, the number does still pop up as red.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. It's annoying.
Come on, turn around.
So, Harley, Braden, where do you think they go from after post Gas Dwarfs?
Knowing what I do about how they design things, we're gonna get another Skaven Lord.
Yeah, we gotta get Thankful.
I actually think we should get the next DLC should be I want Nagash, and I want a legendary.
No, dude. I've been saying this for years. Nagash is how you end Warhammer 3.
Yeah, they're gonna do Koresh and after Nagash.
You think?
That is my prediction.
Why are you immune to damage?
I mean, they've already said that they do not and will not. They're not going to do anything resembling the end times.
Yeah.
That part we know for a fact.
I mean, who knows? I bet.
My whole thing is that you have so many people trying to get these Tomb King relics that are connected to Nagash. Now you have to like reformat how that communicates with Nagash, which again just leads me to say that requires a lot of work.
Okay, here's my amateur crackpot theory. Nagash is going to be like Archaon, in that he can vassalize every other undead faction.
I really think Nagash is going to be his own faction.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's why he vassalizes them instead of confederating them.
So all of the necromancers can be vassalized by him. So like Herman Gorst can be vassalized by Nagash.
Right. All of them
Or do you... I like how he's caused the train to stop.
Yeah, it's physics.
Honestly, I think Harley's maybe right. I think you do something easy, like why don't you put in Clan Scurvy? Give me some pirate Skavens.
So here's our fun subreddit discussion thread idea.
Or Tilia. Tilia would be easy.
What?
Marienburg's already there.
They've kind of said they're going to keep doing Lord packs in this style where they do 3 or 4 with legendary heroes. I feel like that opens up the possibility for actually like, what if we got 2 Cathay Lords and a Kislev Lord, and then had a demon as an FLC. Because I feel like that'd be pretty good. If the game 3 factions.
Can we get Joseph Bugman now?
Yeah, I want Joseph Bugman or
Give me a
Malachi
Master Brewer
Malison,
class.
who is the dwarven engineer.
Or like fucking like. I don't know.
I want.
Well, no, okay.
The Red Duke. The Red Duke is technically already in the game, and his faction there.
Red Duke and Boris Toadbringer are absolutely FLC lords.
Like, he's literally right there. He's in the game, technically, already, the Red Duke. Like, just make him his own faction. Make him a vampire count.
Give him, like, special undead Grail Knights or something.
Yeah, give him undead Bretonians.
These are my hot takes. Go ahead.
When they bring Ash in, what I was going to say was, I also want, like, a legendary lord for the Skaven that are flying in Nagash's. think Nagash should, like the Carrick 8 Lords, I don't think he should start in Nizar. I think you have to take it back.
I think that... I mean, this is just dancing around the issue of, like, they need to do something to make Estalia a little bit more interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, I wonder if, at some point, Southern Realms will be a thing.
Yeah, Southern Realms and Estalia, both kind of like...
Just...
I mean, technically, that's where Araby is. That's where supposedly that's where Tilia. That's where
Estalia,
Araby is.
And
Marienburg, I think, technically is Estalia. You could justify making Marienburg its own faction, but also Tilia feels like a better fit. And then also, yeah, Araby.
Who knows?
Maybe put in Araby.
I think they should shore up the factions they have.
That's never been their model. That has never been
Yes,
their model.
I know.
And you know this. You know this.
I know this, and it upsets me, but also, like... Yes, because, you know, I think Tomb Kings came out before Crone and the Queen.
I mean, just look back at Warhammer 2 and how long it took them to finally get their shit together to make Beastmen not shitty.
No, that's different, because that's...
No, it's not! They
Yes, it
introduced...
is.
How many factions did they introduce before they did the Beastmen update?
Because these are factions that shipped with the fucking game. These are... If you have Total War Warhammer 3, you will always have access to Grand Cathay and Kislev.
I don't think it's that big of a difference. Again,
I
what
think
you are
it's a huge
proposing...
difference.
I think, again, just to say this, their model has always been add in new shit and then worry about the consequences second.
Yeah, they should add...
I'm not
Kislev
lying!
lords
Why
that
are you booing me?
They should add... They're gonna add new Kislev lords, and they should add Kislev lords that make Kislev a less boring
They should
faction.
just make Kislev better.
Shut the fuck... Why are you acting like you're disagreeing with me?
I didn't.
I want a nickel every time Braden tells ZP to shut the fuck up. I'd be rich.
You'd have at least 3 nickels.
So I just found an area on Earth. It's my last dungeon before I fight, I think, the final boss of Earth. And there's a fucking lady sitting on the ground coughing, and behind her is a sign on the wall that says, "The curious cat trips the trap." I think she's gonna try and kill me at some point in this little mini dungeon.
I
don't
do not
remember this.
remember. I don't know if I even got that encounter.
Do you know anything about what happens in that game after you finish Earth?
I'm going to teach you a lesson.
I mean, I know I enter a place called the Labyrinth, but I don't know what that is.
Oh boy.
I think the last half of that game, I eventually did get tired of that game, but the last half of it is pretty cool.
Oh, Borgmaster and Zeto got called food criminals.
Oh my god. Listen,
You know what I had for dinner? Wendy's.
M is hands down like one of my best friends, but M doesn't know a damn thing about cooking or food.
I think Emma has even said that she doesn't know how to cook.
There are phonographs in this universe.
More
Ow!
like phonographs.
Like, I try to include M in cooking when I cook, but it's like pulling teeth. Which is crazy, because
Oh,
M
is this
is
the end of the
Italian.
level?
Behold the great Kain, now a common thief.
The fiend
Or
that
at least
dogged my
of
shadow
Italian
showed
descent,
himself
and I was
at
led to
last.
believe that
And in
Italians
the light,
love cooking.
I knew him. Another visage from my past. Sebastian, it is you who have been following me.
And how long it took you to discover it? My master sent
Do you mean to
prevent your
say
meddling
that sometimes
further. And now
stereotypes
you must die.
mischaracterize
Your
the people
master
they're
knows
based
his
off
days
of?
are numbered. I might have spared your life by asking that you join me, but I learned that lesson 200 years ago. You arranged the ambush that destroyed my army.
I don't
You
know,
sold
probably.
yourself to our enemy.
I dealt the blow that cost you the war. Glorious, was it not? So many killed so quickly, and all my doing.
I never learned why.
Did you think I would serve while you ruled Nosgoth? You and not I? The Seraphim Lord knows how to value me. I am to rule by his side and achieve what you never could.
You fool! You think that butcher will permit you to live one moment longer than he has need of you? I will save you from your disappointment, Sebastian, and kill you now.
I have waited 200 years for the pleasure of killing you with my own hands. While you have been sleeping, my powers have been increasing. You haven't the smallest chance of defeating me.
Oh, another.
Ow, motherfucker.
No! It can't be!
Oh shit! I just grab him.
No! It can't be! No! It can't be! No! It can't be!
That's a real weird animation where you just hold the extending spear next to his head and push it through.
No! It can't be! No! It can't be! It burns! No! It can't be! No! It can't be! It burns! No! It can't be! Getting dizzy, Kain. I come, Kain. Ha ha! It burns! No! Can't be!
So how's this vampire grunge dynasty warrior button masher?
It's not
You
Dynasty.
sure
If it was Dynasty
you sure
Warriors, I'd be killing 8 dudes at once every single
You
time.
sure are pushing the punch button a lot.
Yeah, it's good. I hate it.
I would genuinely enjoy a Dynasty Warriors game with like vampires. That would be fun.
Alright, that doesn't sound bad.
So let's talk about Warriors of Orochi.
Gotta say vampire
Which
masquerade.
Probably 3.
That was on PlayStation 2, right? It was 3 on 2?
That's the PlayStation 1. Yeah. But Orochi 4 Ultimate is also very good. That's the one with time traveling, if I recall correctly. I mean, they all of this technically involve time traveling.
It burns!
Should I just stand here and let him
I
get
was about to say,
burned
if
by
you
the
just stand
steam?
there, just...
I feel like...
So what's
cult...
Don't move. Just stay there.
what's happening, Brayden? Is the AI busted?
Maybe.
Did you break the AI?
I hope so.
If you're patient, you might not have to deal with this piece of shit that much longer.
All of the boss fights in this game are bad.
This game looks like shit. I'm just gonna be frank and clear.
It's not bad enough to be good, though.
I know.
Come on. Get burned. Get burned by the steam.
That's irritating.
I feel like the cultist starting mod where like you put down a little healing aura very much trivializes
Oh, I think I won. Or did I not win?
What?
What?
Did you win or lose? Hello, Boom the Alien. Did
Wait.
you lost? Wait, did you break the game? I think you broke the game.
Fine.
I think you're stuck.
No, it's fine.
Have you thought about filing a bug report?
I wonder if there's anyone's crystal dynamics still working there.
I think Dennis Dyak's trying to make a comeback.
Dennis Dyack never worked at Crystal Dynamics. And he only worked on the first game.
Yeah, he worked on the OK game.
He worked on Bloodomen 1.
A perfectly okay game.
Considered a pretty good game.
I'm saying it's perfectly okay. No soul.
I mean, yeah.
I'm of the opinion that I feel like this entire franchise is always like 1 or 2 threes. Even in the good games, is like 3 steps away from true greatness. Every single Legacy of Kain game is like got some sort of weird flaw or shortcoming, or is the byproduct of sped up design cycle.
Development.
Yeah, every single game has been crippled by like weird constraints, from never being given the time that any of the people working on it felt like was an appropriate amount of time.
Alright, that's the end of the... like ambush me or whatever.
You might be able to convince me that Soul Reaver 2 is better than Soul Reaver 1, but also I feel like Soul Reaver 2 has weird little niggling problems.
Okay, yeah, you just gotta jump into the big vortex, and it goes, ah!
These boss battles suck.
They're all very bad.
They're all kind of like puzzles.
Yep.
What?
I just have
you
to get
didn't
him
even
to jump into the middle.
You didn't even do anything the second time.
I just have to not get hit by the steam.
Weren't all the boss battles Soul Reaver also puzzle?
Yeah, but this thing is like a good...
No, my name's Brayden. I don't like puzzles even though I'm the detective correspondent.
Yeah, I love puzzles. That's why I search for the best ones.
Oh, my name's Brayden.
My name's Brayden. I like video games, they're good. Meanwhile,
Shit ass McGee here.
Video game. Video game. Let me get up.
Are you having a fun time?
No, I'm not.
Why? This was fun.
Shut.
Just saying that I have a
it's not as bad as any of the Cryo Interactive games I played.
Yeah, I played Dragon Lord, dickhead. What the fuck are you? What the fuck is your point?
Oh wow! I literally electrocuted my own genitals, so you can't complain about anything.
You literally can't complain about your shit ass games. My shit ass games are worse.
Oh yeah, that's how it works.
Like this is not even a debate. I've played more shit ass games than you.
Yes, that doesn't mean that my games aren't shit ass either.
I never said that your games are not shit ass.
You keep haranguing me. You keep haranguing me for not playing enough shitty games.
I think that your fans want you to be miserable.
Yeah.
Oh, she died.
I think I want you to shut up.
You died?
So...
The lady... got this gun. She's dead.
Anyway, I'm stuck here forever, I guess.
Well, that's where Kain's journey ended, unfortunately.
It's a real shame. It's a real shame that ZP had a case of the mutes.
Did you actually mute me?
Of course not, sweetie.
You got another hour to go. Normally you stream 2 hours. So what do you think caused the AI there to break?
I just think this is a poorly made game.
Do you think it's the fact that the AI is programmed to slightly not jump into the circle of enemies? And then, for whatever reason, he got in the circle of him. Bye. You're probably tired. Go to bed. Sleep well. Betty bye boo bye. There are parts of this game in particular that are still away. And it's not all the fact that it is a 3D game.
Nah, it doesn't look good.
But by the time they had started working on this game, they had to make it 3D. Like, they're not gonna make an isometric 2D game.
Yeah, even though it would have been better.
That's not how technology works, and that's not how consumers in the video game industry work. Until Steam came along and said, yeah, you can actually make games that are different and retro. And people are like, yeah, this is cool. Sure is.
I mean, there's still that guy on Steam who negatively reviews every single 2D video game.
Yeah, that person still is allowed to review games on Steam.
Like, unfairly reviews
No,
them? Like,
he
Literally just like,
oh, this game looks like shit, it's 2D.
oh, this game is 2D. It's not pushing the power of my super good gaming PC.
oh, so yes, unfairly reviews them.
No, this person is deranged.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, this is like the bit from like almost 30 minutes ago where Brayden's like, wait, I think we agree. It's like, but I want to yell at you.
I'm agreeing.
No, you're very loud.
I like to yell, so I like to yell at you.
Even though we're both saying the same thing, but you're like, no!
Yes, Brayden, I agree with you. Myst is better than Resident Evil 4.
Shut the fuck up!
Sire, a body. We found a body, sire.
Won't be the last.
We'll find out soon enough, won't we?
Yeah, because you have to play good
I bought
adventure.
real
the guards in
Myst.
the power chamber.
Oh, no, not that version of the game.
Yeah, that's right, loser.
An old friend.
They took out the live action acting?
If you see or hear
No,
anything out
real
of the
Myst, not the 2021 remake. Real Myst is the one where it's all in 3D.
Oh, right. There's so many different versions of Myst.
There are 3.
Actually, there's more than that because we have to count all of the times
All of
where
the
they have to
Masterpiece
remove Hypercard.
editions.
Yeah, you have to include the Masterpiece editions, which those exist because, you know, turns out that you gotta get rid of the HyperCard because that software doesn't work on certain non-Apple PCs. I mean, that's the real reason why there are so many Myst games and Myst releases is because the original game is made using Apple HyperCard, and if you want to make that multi-platform, you gotta build it up from the ground up with something that's not HyperCard.
That sounds annoying.
Yeah,
Also,
so Cyan has built Myst from the ground up at least 3 or 4 times.
So, question.
Oh no, wait, the most recent one they built it back up, so it's 4. Yeah.
There's a giant, like, veiny tree that is marked as friendly in my game.
Yeah. What of it?
But I can't understand what it's saying.
Yeah.
No.
You know,
You're trying
sometimes
to
that's
talk to
just
the
life,
tree?
you know? Sometimes...
Why would you try to talk to the tree? Just let the tree be.
Listen, man, the trees will tell you when they have something to say, brother.
Alright. I was just
That
wondering
or
if
just
there
look at a Extra Life wiki and be like, what does this tree mean? Because that's what I did with Remnant. It was like, how do I get this cool gun? And it's like, you have to beat this boss in this specific way. And I said, okay.
So wait, are you at the tree boss?
No, it's not a boss. It's just like a tree in the overworld.
Sometimes
Right next to a checkpoint. Like, literally right next to a checkpoint crystal.
it's not always the tree boss. Sometimes it's the dragon.
Is the Ent in 1 or 2?
There's only one Remnant game.
Why do I think there's 2?
There's a prequel.
Because they announced the second one.
Also, there's a prequel.
And
Yeah, I
then,
thought
yeah,
there was
there's
a-
also, what's it called? It's a VR game. It's like before the Chronos Before the Ashes.
Well, what do we have here?
Are either of the DLC things for Remnant any good?
Yeah,
Swamp
they're both
and
good.
The subject,
Or
and
all
the
three of them
subject
are good.
29
Yeah, so the Swamp of Corvus adds new bosses and encounters to that area, to the swamp
Subject
area, and gives it an
2923.
adventure mode.
Oh, okay.
And then, and I believe it also adds the roguelike mode.
Oh, I thought the roguelike mode was the other DLC.
And then the other DLC is like the post-story DLC.
Oh.
That adds a couple new areas.
Okay.
Why
And
give
Gearbox
me this two-bladed sword?
Published it. They didn't make it though.
Why give me this big fat two-bladed sword when it has the exact same hitbox as every other weapon in the game?
Because this game is poorly designed.
At least the animations are good.
I'm thinking about that Elder Scrolls Oblivion thing that I sent to you.
Yeah, that game is 16 years old. That game's old enough to drive.
That game's 16 years old. Anyways, I'm thinking about this point now that we brought up Remnant. Again, if Bethesda thinks they can get away in this post-Souls universe with the same zero feedbackless combat, they are so fucking wrong.
No, they're right, because Skyrim sold a bajillion copies, and even if Elder Scrolls 6 is a disappointment, it will still sell a bajillion copies.
Like, if all I'm doing is swinging on a sword and all I get, the only feedback I get is ugh, ugh, ugh. And like the AI is still just so ass backwards simple.
Yeah.
That is a dragon made out of a tree.
And guess what? It
None of the
still sell a
encounters
bajillion
are of
copies.
consequence.
Fallout 4 was proof to me that Bethesda can keep getting away with it.
See, this is why we,
I am deeply on fire.
I love being deeply on fire.
I'm on fire in a way that is, frankly, terrifying.
I hate this.
Ooh, that's my cover gone. Bye, dragon.
oh. This seems like a bad level. Go ahead and defend your honor. This does not look like it is fun.
This game is not fun.
This dragon appears to be
I don't even get any fun cutscenes or monologues.
Why are you not taking any damage?
Have you tried shooting him in the face?
I don't have headshots, remember?
You're gonna quit?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
Because I've already had to deal with enough today.
Are you gonna finish this game?
Yes! Legally, I have to. And then I have a plan for what I'm going to play when I'm done with all of the Legacy of Kain games.
So right now, what is the ranking of the Legacy of the Kain?
Soul Reaver 2, Soul Reaver, Bloodomen, and then at the bottom is that.
Oh, okay.
Because it's butt.
I mean, it's not like it's as well liked as it is. There's not that many games for you to tackle.
Yeah, there are only 5.
I mean, I forget. Are people still split when it comes to Defiance? I remember that was very divisive when it came out.
I don't know.
I mean, it really comes down to who are you gonna play for Defiance?
You play as them both.
I know, but who are you going to decide? Will
Aren't they working together?
Yeah, I mean, it was the press leading up to it is, will you prefer Kain or will you prefer Raziel? And it's like, it doesn't matter.
Killed the dragon on my first try.
Yeah, who's gonna win, Chief or Law? Remember that?
Dragon heart, the weapon.
So is this one of those games? Now, just hear me out when I say this. Is this one of those games where they were trying to make a serious game, and this is the best they could do, or is the aesthetic deliberately this way for a reason?
This game is 100% looks the way it does for a reason.
Okay.
Like, read the Steam store page, and it's like, yeah, it's a weird game. We made a weird game. Let me...
Because from time to time you will find that, where it's like, oh, you tried to make a fucking game and this is the best you could do. That's funny. Those are always great.
So I need to get up there and get that last shield. But yeah, I find this game significantly more cathartic than Bloodomen 2. Can I walk on this rope? I can. Look at me. Playing video
you got
game.
a maximum health bonus.
Yeah.
So there's levels. We can play this for off the deep end.
No. I think max health and ammo increases are all you get.
That's still stat.
Yeah, but
when are you gonna retract your veto for Pathologic 2? When are you gonna retract your veto for me to pick Pathologic 2?
No.
I'm not even gonna make you play the first one. It's just the second one.
I will play Pathologic 2 for a diff. I think you should make the main pod play Pathologic 2. Because Gino will be like, I hate it. This game, it thinks it's so clever with its hunger system, but all it is obnoxious. And who would ever do that? It's terrible.
I hate the fact that you're probably right.
Just Gino finding Bennett Foddy just to beat him up. And, like, Pathologic is a Russian game.
And that's why it's amazing.
And that... What happened to Kain?
He pooped his pants.
He pooped his pants. He said, Raziel. I felt a sudden quickening of my breeches, and I looked down and saw a puddle. Revenge, it seemed, would have to wait. That's what he said. Oh, crank. I got the crank. Hey guys, I'm cranking it.
Wait, is that a me reference?
Hey guys. Hey, Braden. Hey, Braden.
Yeah, Braden.
Are you cranking it?
I mean, that is.
I love you, Chris.
That is what I sound like.
Yeah. Kain went home to change his pants, and so we're playing Northern Journey now.
He's committed to the gimmick. I love it.
Where does this go? Oh, I need a working headlamp to enter Troll Hole.
Gotta pay the troll toll.
Gotta pay the troll toll to go inside the troll hole.
The boys' hole.
Take that, nature. I hope you die.
So, like, the early access survival game is still not dead, right?
Oh no. Sons of the Forest sold 8 bajillion copies.
I was gonna ask, that game did really well,
That
right?
game
Wait,
sold
that's an early
incredibly well.
access?
Yes.
It's got an ending.
That doesn't mean shit anymore. Like, early access doesn't mean what it used to mean.
Well, also
like,
they
that's
were
a
they
whole ass game. Sorry.
but also they put that they were originally going to put that game out as a game, and then weirdly enough
They made the early access
they
money?
decided to make it early access, almost as if the game itself launched a little too hot out of the oven.
I like the labyrinth design. This is very neat.
I also like that part of the game.
I played a decent amount of The Forest with my hooligan friends.
Ooh, what is a hooligan friend for Braden?
It's the Austrian and the Arizonan.
Oh, right, those people.
The people we played Tiny Tina with.
Yeah, a bad video game. But they made a sequel that we can play together.
Yeah. No, they.
Is that time? Yeah.
Yeah, they're totally gonna make a sequel, aren't they?
Yeah, they absolutely will.
Ugh.
Just think, that game will make more money in terms of pure profits than we will ever make in a lifetime.
Randy Pitchford's cut for that game will be more than I will ever make in a lifetime.
While he is in charge of a magic show house that's been accused by multiple people of sexual harassment.
It's fine.
Randy Pitchford, person I trust to investigate sexual harassment scandals.
Oh, God! Alright, yeah, we just need to find a place to put all the shields. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. How are you finding Etrian Odyssey?
I love it!
Yeah! Yeah!
Game good.
How far are you? Like, have you finished the first labyrinth?
Yes, absolutely. I'm on the second.
Yeah!
The second one's even better than the first one.
It's all...
The companions are nice and charming without being like...
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah. And they give you the NPC companions, starting with the second dungeon.
And the artificial intelligence, the AI in the game, is not dumb. It's kind of dumb, but it's not so dumb that I feel it's crippling. Yeah, the game is it's a Skinner box almost.
Skinner blob.
Yeah, it makes all of my brain synapses fire and feel good about it.
Yeah. But it's because you have a good party comp.
I can see why you and Jeff like this game.
Oh, hey Relkin. I hope the teens were doing well today. The child soldiers.
No, Relkin's playing Valkyrie Chronicles 2.
No, he's playing Trails of Cold Steel.
Oh. Let's see. We should play Valkyrie Chronicles 2.
Valkyrie Chronicles 2, because we like fun.
The disappointment.
Because
the great disappointment.
They Monster Hunterified Valkyria Chronicles, which doesn't work.
Look, they had to do something. The franchise wasn't exactly a system seller.
No, it wasn't. It was a cult hit that did well after launch because of word of mouth, but not enough to actually warrant a full console sequel.
Hello? Oh, hi, Rob.
Yeah, when I was watching Yatsu play with that game,
yeah,
there is a sequence directly after a horrific genocide.
Yeah.
Where they go to the beach.
I know which scene you're talking about. They do the beach sequence after a genocide.
And then she's in a bikini, and she's embarrassed because he sees her in a bikini. She's like, oh no, welcome.
Yeah,
do you think I look good in this? Remember the concentration camp? Forget about that.
Yeah, remember when we liberated a concentration camp, Welkin? Anyway, remember when your sister got murdered in front of you? Your adoptive sister, who is coded as this game's equivalent to the Jewish people.
No, I don't remember that. I just see the...
And he's like, oh, Alicia, oh, you look, good? Oh.
That's a good anime noise.
Yeah.
It's either a good anime noise or a good South Park noise.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, you can please look forward to my Trails of Cold Steel playthrough where I play with the English voices. Oh God!
No, actually, in the first two games, the English version got more VO for some reason.
It's because they
presumably needs to put more money towards it than
because they were
did.
And also they were recording more stuff for I think one of the re-releases or something.
Yeah, but there's tons of sequences where everybody else will be talking, but the protagonist won't be, or like somebody will start talking and then they'll stop. It's very weird.
Yeah, I just, that game, it's a game. It's a video game.
Yeah, Valkyria Chronicles is a video game, legally.
I still love the beginning of that game where you go from anime nonsense of her thinking he's a spy and like a hard cut to an old couple being gunned down in guerrilla warfare.
There's an element of Valkyrie Chronicles 1 that reminds me of Code Geass.
Really?
Yes.
What?
The whole idea of anime nonsense in the backdrop of war, and then war kicks in, and then it's like, oh wait, we're past the fun times.
But also, we are still obligated by law
to do the anime.
To keep the anime. The anime must flow.
Yeah. Which is
that's what they say and do.
That's the whole.
Make a better book.
There are 3 good Dune books.
They don't exist. I actually really, really hate I've only read the first book. I really don't like it.
Hey, you know,
I'm
Frank
not going to
Herbert
deny
did a
it's
bunch of
influence.
drugs.
I'm never going to deny that book's influence. I just don't like it.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, no. Dune is
I'm not a
important.
huge
You don't have
Fahrenheit
to like it.
451 person. I'm not a huge
Same.
Fahrenheit 451 person. I don't like the science fiction of that era where it's like, I'm gonna bludgeon you over the head with the metaphor. It's like, fuck, okay, fine, I get it. Censorship bad, okay, got it. Oh, the firefighters are fusing the fire. Get it? It's a
talk
metaphor.
about Pink Shell.
Martian Chronicles, though, I fucked that up. That shit is good.
Yeah, Frank Herbert's a weirdo. And also did a bunch of drugs.
Yeah, also
And
like,
also is a
Philip K.
weird pervert.
He also had a Philip K. Dick level of dude was addicted to drugs a lot.
And then his kids started writing Dune books, and we don't talk about those.
We don't talk about those. Kind of like how we don't talk about the non-Tolkien Christopher Tolkien books.
Well, Christopher Tolkien just took, like, short stories that his dad wrote but never published and, like, edited them, basically.
Claimed that they were legitimate.
I would
It's
put...
like, this is clearly, he did not want this published for a reason.
Yeah, it's like, the Children of Húrin is, like, you can see why he didn't publish that one.
I would also put the non-Asimov Foundation novels as well.
Oh god, don't remind me of those.
Like, Prelude to Foundation is already, like, entirely unnecessary, and the only reason he wrote it is because he thought that Harry Solden was him. Like, he was basically that like, this character is me, it's my self-insert. But all the ones past it, like, are so completely unnecessary and get, like, incredibly depressing in a way that seems kind of irrelevant.
Oh god!
That was Asimov's whole thing, is that it was a...
Oh
for the
no!
most part, like, a debate of...
Oh, this is great.
Debate stuff, and then also, while we debate stuff, let's also just have these interesting discussions. And it's under the backdrop of we can work together to have a happy future.
Yeah, no, the Foundation series is really cool, except the ending, where... do you guys know the end of Foundation on Earth?
Let there be light.
When a guy consigns the entirety of the galaxy to hive mind, effectively. Yeah, robot hive mind, basically.
I like the whole notion of let's solve this fundamental problem of entropy.
Well, my problem with it is that entire, like the second book especially, the entire book is about how individuality is super important. Like every situation they come into, the hive mind of Gaia ultimately would have gotten them killed, and somebody acting differently caused them to survive. So at the end, when they reveal that Chester, whatever his name is Ardan Neal, and they go like, okay, you're the human, you decide, do we consume the galaxy and make Galaxia, or do we let individuality rise? And he's just like, nah, fuck it. Do what you want.
I think that Asimov's whole...
Oh, God!
Utopia is important. Utopia, but there's no reason.
Yeah. Other emphasis.
Help. Being chased by dark shadows.
Is this a real life thing or a video game?
Yes. Another shield is located above the trolls.
How has this been?
I like this. Look, look at
shit,
this. It is going for vibes and a tone, and I love it. Like this weird
noted vibes expert. Great.
Yeah. I love good vibes, and I'm here to say I can vibe here anyway.
My name is Brayden, and I want to say vibes are fun. Go ahead and play.
Yeah!
Yeah, these animations.
Yeah! Look, I hit it. I hit the thing.
Hit. You gonna go down it?
Oh, I need to find a pulley.
Just
Or I
rubber
can,
pulley
so I can
chicken
ride that
thing.
down.
Just fuck up your palms. Go.
Yeah.
You're wearing gloves, right?
Okay. Oh, Green Slit has a lot of plays out.
I've decided that when I get through Cold Steel, before I get to Cold Steel 2, I'm going to severely and obscenely infringe upon both of your humans.
Okay.
For a brief time.
That's fine. You have my permission.
Just for a little bit. And it's games you haven't played. Well, on stream. I wasn't looking for
I
your
already
opinion,
have
but just
one
more opinion.
plagiarist in front of me.
What are you talking about? I'm doing a feature where I search for the best adventure games puzzles. An entirely original idea. Do not steal. Yeah.
I bought a lot on sales today.
Yeah, I bought, and then I bought some more bullshit on sale on GOG because it's like,
Yep.
all right, here are a couple old games that I know I'm going to stream at some point, like fucking Submarine Titans.
I got a bunch of stuff from Falcom. Like I wanted to get both the Crossbow games when they were still like full price, basically, because I wanted to support their decision to hire the Geofront people. I got the Landgrisser remakes.
Bro,
I have no
haven't
idea what to
even gotten
expect from those.
Do you know what you've signed up for?
Does it turn into hentai at some point?
No,
certain
but
versions.
the original artist for the Landgreaser games,
Oh yeah, the very well known.
very
In
well
fact,
known
he
H game
has-
artist.
Yes, he's in fact currently one of the most. How do I put this? He doesn't do manga anymore. He just does the covers for the anthology magazines for the major hentai publications.
Nice.
So he just does cover work.
Hey,
But,
you know,
Let's just say he is well known for liking breasts.
oh weird, so am I.
That.
In Japan? What?
Absolutely, he is. In fact, his nickname is the Master of Breasts.
That is not what I am known as.
That's a bad nickname. It's too many syllables and.
But is it too many syllables in Japanese?
No, it's probably like 3.
Opai.
Oh God! No, Satoshi Urushihara.
Oh, that's even
Nickname-
worse.
Nickname Master of Breasts.
Oh, that's his name.
Opai Sukoi.
Opai-sama?
But no, I mean, like, he's the guy who did Bubblegum Crisis and Plastic Little, and then was like, I want to do boobies.
Yeah.
No, fine. Yeah.
Then I want to do not boobies. And wait, nah, I really do want to do boobies.
Hey, they're hiring
I'm
me
gonna
to do these character art for these strategy RPGs.
Yeah, then he did the strategy RPGs, and then
The
he's like, I want to do
Landgriser and
boobies again.
Growlancer games.
And then he did Iki Tausen, and then
I
he's
wanna
like,
play
okay,
Growlancer.
let's do
Oh,
Growlancer.
he did Iki Tosen? Okay, that explains a lot.
Okay, this Landgriser remake, though, lets you switch back and forth between the original and the remake, like, on the fly, and that's cool.
I'm gonna die.
I mean, we're all
Oh
gonna
God!
die.
Or not.
No, it seems like you're Skyriming your way down that mountain pretty well.
Oh, yeah, I am. Alright, I need to find where the trolls are. Because
But yeah, no, they're just
I got a headlamp now.
a very weird, interesting career trajectory for that guy, where he went from, he oscillates between doing actual non-pornographic work. Like, apparently he was the lead artist for the Transformers movie, like the original Transformers movie.
Sure.
Because he was like, I want to show people that I can do robotics and machines, and I don't just need to do skin tones because someone says, all you do is draw breasts. And it's like, fine, bet, I'll do Transformers. It's like, oh, you did the Transformers movie, huh?
Yeah.
It's like,
You know?
wait, no, I like drawing breasts. And then he went back.
It's the same trajectory as how like every single successful visual novel started out as a porno game. Or a game
Or
with
the Helsing
H
guy.
scenes.
Or the Helsing guy.
Or you're the Helsing guy.
What's about the Helsing guy?
The Helsing guy, he made Helsing, and then he went back to hentai.
I should watch the Helsing Reapers.
It's like, I could be a serious storyteller, and then immediately got bored.
It's just, okay, but what
Yeah.
if it's...
As the story goes, so he does Helsing because he really wanted to tell this, like, mature story with, like, he just wanted to tell a story. And then immediately, once Helsing was over, he's like, yeah, go back to doing porn.
I don't see anything wrong with these choices.
No, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it, but it was like, everyone wanted him to, like, continue telling stories. And he's like, nah, I want to do cream pies. Like, fucking, that's it.
He's allowed to do that.
It's a good life.
Listen, if I was good at drawing, do you think I'd draw... think I'd be drawn... It's like how every artist I know on Twitter has an SFW account.
Sure, that's where the money is, right? It's just drawing like naked furries.
It's like, hey...
I got a glowing rod.
Yeah, that's what your clients will get if
Hell yeah, you do Harley?
if you draw good. Anyway, I apologize for that. I apologize to all my viewers.
No, there's nothing to apologize for.
I apologize to
anybody
God.
listening to this stream.
God, my asexual
we were
friends.
gonna start. Listen, it's us. We were gonna start talking about rods at some point tonight. It's unavoidable.
Okay, the only Rod I want to talk about is Rod Serling.
Why?
Rod Stewart.
Enter one Braden arbitrary line.
No, I need a Rod Stewart impersonation instead.
Also, I like the design for this, for the desert planet's dungeons. This is very burnt out sci-fi.
Where the fuck is the troll place?
Troll hole?
Troll
hole. Post
hole.
I need to find the troll hole.
I think if you just keep wandering around in circles, you'll eventually find it.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of this game's vibe, right?
Ow.
Like, this is not a game where it's like pressuring you.
How's Bloodomen 2?
Well, as you can see, I'm playing this again.
He's miserable.
Because Bloodomen 2 makes me miserable.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to the last phase of a boss fight and then soft locked the game.
Nice.
And then couldn't get back up to it because my previous save was like 20 minutes before.
You're gonna feel so good when it's over.
Yeah. Well, then I can
You're
play
like,
Defiance.
oh boy.
And then I can play the thing I'm planning to do after I'm done with the
Are you gonna play
Legacy of Kain
Defiant?
games. Yeah, I'm gonna play Defiance. Legacy of Kain Defiance. Not
okay.
the defunct MMO /
And
sci-fi
we're gonna watch
TV
these
series. Defiance.
seasons or whatever.
You know me and my...
Shit, fuck. Braden, what was the name of that one MMORPG that was based off the sci-fi television show in the
Defiance.
MMO Last
Wait,
Line?
what are you doing, Chris?
I forgot that you triggered me into thinking, wait, I know of a similar game and I didn't realize that it was the same game.
Yes. No, it's Defiance. It's the game that they tried to tie into a sci-fi TV series.
And then the sci-fi TV series got canceled, but the MMO kept going.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it got better for it.
And, you know, hey, this is the same era that gave us the Red Faction...
Firefall?
Yeah.
Oh, the Red Faction Armageddon
Red Faction Armageddon show that I'm sure was real good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure just great. Okay, I saw the signs. It said the troll hole is this way. Somewhere.
Alright, I'm lost in this dungeon. I've changed my mind. This dungeon design sucks.
And my roommate, I think, is making shrimp right now because it smells fishy.
Well, if it smells fishy, then it's definitely not shrimp.
Well, I saw shrimp, and I don't like the smell. It smells like seafood, and I'm not a seafood person.
Yeah, I don't like the smell of fish.
This is one of my many character flaws.
I was not allowed to not like fish.
Yeah, because you're Asian.
My tribe is a coastal one. If I didn't like fish, I wouldn't have eaten food growing up.
Same thing. I'm part Japanese. I was not allowed to not like fish.
I literally grew up in a port.
I mean, I like fish. I'm not like
I
I'm
do
just.
too.
Under the right circumstances, sure, I just don't like the smell.
But again, no, I think that there are definitely fish that don't smell as bad as others.
I like halibut.
A nice white fish. Wait,
Yeah.
that came out wrong.
Yep. Nothing wrong about that.
That came out wrong.
I died, but not
The best
because
kind
an
of
enemy
fish.
killed me. Apparently, the holes in the ground don't have walls.
There's a little troll man. He summons monsters.
That's a problem.
I also realized I didn't know they had made multiple, and this is JRPG talk, but I bought Rhapsody Musical Adventure, which is something I actually own for the PlayStation 1.
Game's bad.
I didn't realize they made sequels to it.
Oh, they definitely did.
I got very close to buying Trails from Zero and Trails into Azure.
No, I have them for GOG, so if you want,
No,
you should support.
Also, I already own the rest of them. I might as well complete it.
Also, yes, you should support.
Also,
them
did you know that you can just straight up buy Trails into Reverie and Trails into Darkness on Steam?
Sure, but why would you?
But they're only in Japanese right now. Oh God. Yes, Remnant 2 is a real video game.
It might even come out.
Okay, new plan. I'm just gonna run. Oh, they only take damage from the sling. Oh, well, that lost 10 minutes. It's fine. Where are the gay vampires that come to this channel for very specific content?
Yeah,
Where is
great.
Raziel?
You're betraying your audience. Traitor.
I'm not betraying anyone. I just need a break.
When do I take breaks?
Not often enough.
Not often enough. Going from Jack Kain straight into that Xanth game.
That game was something.
Oh, you beat it? Did you
Yeah,
ever
he
actually
did.
see her in full-on Lamia mode?
Yes, and she was topless.
Yeah!
And with strands of hair covering her hoo-hoos.
Oh, okay, you lost me.
But we saw full boobage.
Yeah,
But
a little
yes,
bit.
her blonde hair was covering her tatas.
Yeah. Anyway, my feelings on that Xanth game are, boy, I guess people liked those books, huh?
I mean, so someone made the point of like when I brought up the issue of like, yeah, you know, here's Anthony gets accused of being kind of a
weirdo
sexist,
pervert. Yeah.
weirdo pervert, sexist dude. And someone made a pretty good point, and I've been thinking about it of like, if Piers Anthony was Japanese and was making Ichi manga, no one would give a shit. Like if he was the author of High School DxD or To Love Ru, like
quality
no one would.
show.
Yeah, quality
No one
quality
would-
anime. To Love Ru Darkness.
But like that's the audience he's aiming for. That's his audience.
I mean, it's a little more fanciful than that. It's not straight horny shit. The horny is part of it.
But he has the same overall aspirations of like, yeah, the women here are here to be ogled
And to have
Well,
sex with
also-
my characters.
yes.
I mean, I don't. Does anyone even have sex in those games? In those books?
In fact, that's the one thing you can give Piers Anthony some credit for is that like it's always like wink wink nudge nudge because there's the whole adult conspiracy where if you see their panties you actually get banned from the video game. But then he wrote a book where it's literally titled The Color of Her Panties.
Listen,
But no, yeah, like I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about that comment of like it's basically ETA anime in the world of Piers Anthony.
I mean, it's definitely the young adult fantasy equivalent.
Like Roger Cormier, like the Chocolate Wars, like, oh, we're gonna depict all of these topics of mental health, but I am doing it under the lens of it's not actually really done all that well. But no, yeah, like that's the way I look at Piers Anthony. I don't think he's explicitly condoning
I don't
or I don't think that he's like he himself is like a terrible person. He's just he's making books for a young audience that is going through hormones, and they will take sexual innuendo. The weird thing is that he's like in his 80s and still writing the same exact book.
Yeah. Hey.
The actual weird thing.
Getting fucking paid. That's what he's doing.
Like his window was like in the 70s and 80s, and that window has since passed. In fact,
Be able to do what he wants to do.
That is a fair point. Like he apparently does well on Amazon self-publishing.
Like, as an author, having a niche like that is invaluable.
Hey, you know, one of our friends, Sparky Buzzsaw, writes romance novels.
I thought they were detective novels.
Apparently, you don't say no to money, and he's writing romance novels for women.
Hey! Nothing but love.
Nothing but love for that man.
Nothing but love for that man. Speaking of people who like Trails games.
Yeah.
And Nipponichi.
I've never read any of his books. This is where I say like.
Did I tell you about the time he made me a character in one of his books?
Yes.
Yes, I've
as like the worst possible person.
Yes, as the worst possible person. I'm a pedophile serial killer with a torture dungeon. And I can't tell you the name of the book because he ended up using my full legal name as the character.
It's okay. I think he also used my name at some point. So
Yeah, but you're a better character than me.
I would not know.
But anyways, no, yeah. He sends me a Steam message like, "What's your real name?" It's like, that's a weird thing. No, just tell me your real name. I'm like in my 20s at the time. Like this is a long time ago. And so I gave him my name, and he's like, "Okay." And then here's a copy of the book. And it's like, "Oh, cool. Wait, I'm a serial rapist, pedophile with a torture dungeon, and you use my real legal name." Like, yeah, probably should have cleared that with you. Yeah, it's too late now, buddy.
Oh, there. I hope I find the other 3 glowing rods.
Okay. There's always use another rod.
God!
Brad, what are you doing?
Drowning.
But other than that,
I'm in the troll hole.
troll.
Yeah, and there's a tentacle monster.
Oh, so this is anime.
I believe the developer of this game is from Norway. So he is from the land of our co-host.
Is Jeff Norwegian?
His family is from Norway.
Oh, so he's American.
Yes. Yes, but he...
I like to do that.
Yeah. If you wait here some seconds, things will quiet down so you can save your memories.
I feel like that's a joke I should never make around you.
Listen, they're weird.
The Germans.
I'm luring it away with flesh balls and doing platforming. This game's good, you see.
It's like Half-Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like a good version of Zen, right?
That exists.
Yeah.
It's in Black Mesa.
Yeah, it's called Black Mesa. A wonderful video game.
Yeah.
Genuinely one of my favorite games I played that year. Just like proof that if you clean up Half-Life a little bit, it turns out it still plays incredibly well.
Oh, that elevator sequence at the end is so fucking good. I had such a great time with that. Such a great power fantasy.
that a sword?
That's too normie of a weapon for this game.
Sword from below will release parts of itself, then cross over into the afterlife.
Shedding sword.
Sword from below. Not affected by gravity.
I'm really looking forward to that new Vermintide level coming up in just a week. Apparently there's some weird gravity shit in it from that trailer I saw. Like corpses were like flying to the ceiling and stuff. I didn't know that Sienna had an evil twin sister.
That's good. Save on voice actors.
I think it more clearly establishes that she's gonna go white. I feel like that's the
yeah, lore of light.
Right, like if her sister's a necromancer, have her go the opposite direction for her.
So, Chris, I was thinking about this because I was playing as Katep.
Yeah.
And I think the worst. I think the lore of Nekakara might be one of the worst lores of Magic.
Oh, it absolutely is. The lore of Nekakara is definitely the worst lore of Magic. Harley, what's your thoughts?
Which color is that?
It is the lore of the Tomb Kings.
It's the
Okay.
Tomb Kings.
Never mind.
It's not a color one. It's a culture-specific one. It is.
Isn't that the whole point of the Tomb Kings, though? Is that their specific lore of Magic is the weakest?
Their lore of Magic, at least as it is in the video game, is, in my opinion,
it's a lot of mono
target
spells.
buffs.
Well, it's a lot of buffs that are okay, but they're buffs specifically for the caster, which I always think is annoying. And then all of their damage dealing spells are monos. They target one specific unit.
They have a vortex spell and they have a direct damage spell, and then they have a bunch of single target buffs that are
they have,
and I think
they
the
have,
design,
in my opinion, the best buffs.
Yeah, they're very good buffs.
They're very good buffs, but it's only on one target.
And you get the impression that the idea is, oh, you're supposed to just buff one construct, or just meant to drop buffs on a single target. But yes, we're talking about Total War again. I'm sorry.
It happens. I'm sorry I brought up Warhammer and that resulted in this.
I got a new crossbow. I can crank it.
Yeah, you can.
I can crank the crossbow. Yes. But, like, when you consider that the other lores they have access to are,
the Lore of Death.
Lore of Death and Lore of Light, which are both better.
And Shadow. They have Shadow.
Oh, that's right. They also have Shadow if you get the Book of Dagash. And, like, all of those are way better than their in-house, unique lore. And, the Vampire Coast has a similar problem, but the Lore of the Deep at least has, like, makes sense and has uses.
I'm gonna be honest, actually. I don't think any of the faction-specific lores, outside of, like...
Skaven.
Outside of, the lore of Ruin for Skaven, and the lore of, I think, Storms for, not Russians. Can't remember the name right now. Like, outside of those ones, they're just kind of meh.
I think both Skaven lores are very good. Well, all three are. I always forget that they have the Skaven lore of stealth, because
Yeah.
The Eshin Sorcerer is the only...
I mean, the Skaven lore of stealth is just the lore of ruins with like 3 new spells added in. It's not that.
Oh God!
Kind of bad.
This is not a fair fight in this slightest.
Problem for like some of the weird chaos factions when it's like for example, when you're playing Slaanesh, it's like the lore of Shadows is so much better than the lore of Slaanesh. It's not funny.
That's because the lore of Shadows is one of the best magic lores in the game.
I'm just saying that like it's very weird that Shadows compares favorably to the whole goddamn fucking lore that is innate and special to this entire faction.
Yeah. Lore of Nurgle's good.
Yeah, but that's because Plague has always been good.
Because they...
all of the Plague-focused magics have always been good.
It's true.
Like, every time someone says all the free DLC, all the free legendary lords are worse than the non-DLC ones, it's like, no, they're Skrull.
Is Skrull a DLC character?
Skrull is not. He was one of the launch lords for 2.
Yeah, that's my whole point. It's like when people say the DLC lords are always better, it's like, no. Skrull has always been the exception to the rule.
Alright, I have finished fully leveling health. What stat should I level next?
You should level, experience gain.
Alright.
Because then you can level up. Hey, I'm here to talk to you about Total War.
The only thing we ever talk about.
It's true.
Hey,
it's not my fault. It's the best thing. Maybe they should make worse games.
Why?
Because then
we can talk about something else.
Then I'd talk about other things.
And I know, apparently people really like, I know you guys like the Skaven spells itself. I just am not good at using them, so I just...
Oh, I didn't say I like the Skaven spells itself. Again, they really went off when they were made fucking...
Yeah, I'm just not, I just don't think I'm good at using Skaven itself. And that's on me. It's like a weird dexterity thing. I've never been good at any of the lords that require like sniping and like going mono and like strafing. I've never been good at those. Anyways, how goes the weird Norse?
I get impatient and then I die.
Oh, you know that happened.
But Northern Journey is good. Alright, can I go up to this little olive cove here?
whole town has no enemies in it. Oh, there's an enemy. Never mind, I lied. Bang.
Okay, now I can save.
How did I get pinged? Who pinged me? Oh.
faster after killing an enemy. It also makes me shoot faster, but both of my guns are one shot and they're reloaded, so that's like not super helpful. My current loadout is the sniper rifle and the hunting pistol, which are essentially just the same gun.
This giant troll is swinging a moose head at me like a club.
Would be a solid weapon. Moose antlers will fuck you up.
What's the plural for mooses? Mice?
Moose.
The plural of moose is moose, and geese, and goose is geese, because one is a European word, goose, and one is a First Nations word, moose.
I did it. I beat whatever was in the troll hole.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah.
Hey, Braden, I bought a new candle.
Yeah, what's it smell like?
I'm glad you asked.
Gwyneth Paltrow's
vagina?
vagina?
It's another one from Patty Wax. It's the Patty Wax Relish series, where they use actual like pieces and bits of things and the wax.
Relish?
This one is going to be sea salt plus ocean tide.
Oh God!
Yeah. I feel like sea salt and ocean tide is troll hole adjacent.
Yar, matey. Wow, that's a big stick.
It's true, I did force Boom the Alien to buy all of the DLC for Total War Warhammer.
That was a It's a real fucked up thing to do a friend.
Yeah, he played a game as
really...
Marathi, and he's like, I'm fighting all these lizard mans. And I'm like, okay, let me tell you about how the Dark Elves have one of the best anti-monster units.
Wait, is the Charybdis not a base game unit?
No, it's not. The Charybdis is in the Crone and...
Alright, here's another thing that I think is a genuine problem. all of the major Chaos factions, their first lords are great. Their secondary lords suck shit. And they're like, for example, let's take Chrome. Valkia's version of Bloodletting sucks so much shit, it's terrible.
It is. But Valkia's a really fun campaign.
She's an easy campaign, and I like her campaign.
Ow.
But why is her bloodletting mechanic so much
Worse than Scarbrand's?
So much worse than Scarbrand's.
Why? She gets what? She gets more Khorne authority.
Khorne authority, Khorne corruption.
Ah, yes, because
replenishment
when I am
for
playing
Khorne.
the thing I'm worried about is rebellion.
Hey, nah, Khorne authority gives you reduced upkeep and increased replenishment.
The big thing she gets is if she's at max level bloodletting, she can replenish in foreign territory, which is a thing that Scarbrand can do normal.
Okay, it seems like they're...
Ow. God damn. Who there? Rocket Man.
Rocket Man, burn up here, burn up my fuse up here alone.
Walked into a frickin' village of... Hey! Found another glowing rod. Walked into a village and everybody's got fucking guns.
I think Festus's plagues are pretty bad, but I also think the Nurgle plague mechanic feels like it needs a little bit of a buff.
I feel like it's very unusual that Nurgle's version of plague is just maybe a smidge below Skaven plague.
I don't know what Skaven plagues actually do.
Attrition, reduce, and reduce.
And if you really want to get all nasty, is it can buff your Skaven corruption.
Yes, and if you're Skrulk, you get extra fun stuff on top of that.
Yeah, just plague cannons and just all that fun shit. You plague cannons. Or you can do what I do, which I think there's a way to do this. You can do what I do. And you go into the battle just absolutely loaded with just...
Oh, God!
Negative buff bestowing cannons, and then you just need to do one hit. Boy, howdy.
Pigman.
I don't know how it works in that game. I know this is well behind, but it's not very hard time keeping up. I think my least favorite one to Magic is the metal one.
In tabletop?
Yeah, that one seems bad.
In Total War, it's good.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just it's connected to a faction that I don't like playing.
It's fine. There are other ways to get the lore of metal.
Yeah, Confederation.
Or you know, you play any one of the factions with access to it. You don't have to play as Balthazar Gelt.
But
you know what? He's not even the worst of the... I think that Karl Franz is in a real bad spot right now.
I think they're both in a bad spot. I think ironically, Volkmar and Marcus Wolfhard have better campaigns because they don't feel like you are just gonna get screwed over.
Dude, the problem with Marcus Wolfhard is I still don't like the spawning of a lizard faction when you reach a certain level.
Yeah, it's fine.
Now, at least it's a toggle now. At least you can turn it off. Can you? I think maybe I've downloaded the mod. But
it sounds like a mod.
But no, I mean, Marcus Wolfhard is a cool idea, especially all of his, like, special lords that you can recruit.
Yeah, he has a bunch of special heroes, and he has a bunch of stuff set up for ambushes and monster killing. And I think that's cool.
I do not like the debuff that armies get when you ambush them.
I mean, it's the heart and soul of certain factions and certain playstyles, so I don't know even how.
Well, no, okay. I like ambushes, but the minus 30% attack and defense that they get now when you ambush them really makes it, in my experience, this is anecdotal at best, I have had a lot of ambushes happen where I will win the battle very, very quickly, and then once I get out of the battle back to the overworld, I will have not inflicted nearly as much damage as I would have in a normal fight.
Yes, but, yes.
And, like, I get that for Skaven, who can ambush when they attack, that's good, because that means that you can just fight 2 super easy battles, and the army will just vanish. But for, like, armies that use ambush defensively or reactionary, or as a reaction, it just doesn't feel good.
Well, that's Wolfheart's whole thing.
Yeah, that's Wolfhard's.
He gets
I think
bonuses to
Wolfhard.
ambushes.
I'm willing to admit that Wolfhard is an acquired taste.
Yeah.
My whole problem is I fucking hate the constant spawning of that Lizardman army. So it's less annoying now. It's less annoying now than it was in Warhammer 2, because in Warhammer 2, Wolfhard's campaign was brutal.
I feel like the way the elector count system works is due for
They just need to
rework.
reboot it. Do you know what it's
Again.
starting to remind me of? It's starting to remind me of the elector system in Rome 2.
Okay, I'm nodding my head.
Do you not know what I'm talking about?
I've never played Rome 2.
Oh.
I'm gonna back out of the chat. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Corn Authority, yeah, spelled with K-O-R-N. Yes. we're
Yeah,
going
Corn
to do it.
Authority, with enough of that, you can...
Be really successful in making music in the turn of the century.
Yeah, and then you can play Haze. Which, at some point, I'll
Wheel of
if I
Dubious
were-
RPG or Wheel of Dubious
FPSs too.
FPSs.
If I were to ever do another Wheel of Dubious FPSs.
Oh my fucking god. It's fucking anky ass skulls. Could I have like 30% less ads in this boss fight, please?
Nope. I think this is very funny.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, dwarves are also in a bad spot.
yeah, dwarves are okay now.
They're,
With like the rune crafting stuff, you can compensate for a lot of their weaknesses. There we go. I don't think that was the intended way of doing it, but how we're doing it now.
I am crazy on fire right now. Oh my god.
Yeah!
I killed
think I got
fire.
I got all the shields.
Fire breathing crystal. Drop a second.
I forgot that you can run. I've literally been playing this game this entire time today at walking pace. Which is fine. Because it's often precarious.
Yeah.
Anyway, that witch tried to push me off the bridge.
Man, you kill that witch.
Yeah.
She deserved it.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh god. And now this switch is like, nope. How are you doing?
I'm trying to make sure that I have something to publish this week. I don't know why I give a shit. I used to publish something once per 14 days, and that felt like a better crease for me.
Yep.
But... And then there's also no motivation to take this shit seriously anymore.
Yep. I still have 2 vlogs that are half written that I need to finish at some point.
Yeah.
Because I would like to finish writing about the dubious horror games of note, which means I need to talk about D2. All right. I'm gonna call it here. Is anyone streaming? Oh, look who's
Joku.
streaming. It's
Your friend
Joku.
Joku's-
He's gonna try to finish
Joku's
Resident Evil 4 tonight.
Is he playing the remake or the original?
The original.
Oh, okay.
The remake doesn't come out until Friday.
Well,
Otherwise, I'd
the
be playing
beta.
that right now.
The beta is out, isn't it?
A demo is.
The demo, okay. I like the demo.
It's good.
Right, bye.
Bye.
Bye.